Howdy my friends, welcome back to more Let's Play Gran Turismo. This is SkyHurricane89, and in the last part we continued the arcade mode, and we ended up doing Trial Mountain and Deep Forest all on difficult, and we won Subaru. We had a little bit of difficulty on Deep Forest after winning every single race, but hopefully our good luck will return in this, and in this part we're going to take on Grand Valley East. So what's a car that I haven't used in a while? Let's see. Grand Valley East. I don't think I've used this, have I? But I also haven't used. We also unlocked Subaru. I think I already said that. You know what? Let's use the Subaru for this. I'm not going to use this one. I will show this one off in one race at least, because this thing right here is a beast. It oh my goodness, y'all! It will cream any car. I mean, it really. You can get about the same lap times with the Subaru Impreza as you can with the Viper when you win it. So, I don't know, let's just use the Legacy here because we hadn't really showed the Legacy off. You also have the Legacy wagon and the Subaru Impreza wagon. So let's just use this, heck. We're going to be very underpowered, but hopefully we won't have a Corvette 67 to put things up in the mix. We'll have to see, though. They love to give me the Corvette whenever I have a slower car. That's what they love to do. Oh, thankfully we don't have it. But if we have the NSX, that won't be any better. And I think I see one right at first. Oh, yes, how glorious. Come on, Legacy. Yeah, this car's definitely a little underpowered in comparison. Hold on just a second, y'all. Alright, I'm back. Had a little recording problem. Minor, nothing too major. Alright, we're going to have to get in gear on this, because we have not passed anybody. Oh yes, there we go. The good thing about the Legacy is it has really good. Oh yes, we passed the NSX. My dream come true. I wouldn't say my dream come true, but now it's gonna, of course, go around me on this corner here. Alrighty, now and draft this soup right here. Come on, Legacy. Stupid NSX, or if you... Oh, NSX. Die. Good, yeah, you better hit those brakes. That's one good thing about the AI on this one, makes it a lot easier for you to win, is that they're kind of stupid on that little curve there. Hey, I ain't complaining, trust me. I better take advantage of that slight little lead I have. Oh, this thing's so rugged, it doesn't have the best cornering. Stay back there, GTO. Your cornering's worse than mine. Okay, let's stay over here so it doesn't draft us. We should be able to hold our own. Oh, that wasn't too bad of a race. Good job, Legacy. Good job. Yeah, we've showed off most of the cars in this arcade mode that I hadn't already showed off in simulation mode. Oh, the NSX got last. Oh, I'm so sad. Not. Freaking exuberant. What are you talking about? That's a great start to this video. Revenge. And with a granny car too at that. Oh man, that's sweet revenge, man. Subaru Legacy wagon. Or not a wagon, but a Subaru Legacy beating the Honda NSX. Oh yes, beautiful. Yeah, it is indeed very much overpriced. I was actually watching somebody else's LP of this game, JOTT, and I really love the title of one of his videos where he said the Honda priced the NSX way too high. I love that. Alrighty, but now it's time to do Class B, and so let's get our Mazda RX-7 out. We hadn't actually used this. Oh, I used it in Gran Turismo 6, though. Oh, it's actually the car that I started out with, and it did quite well, I have to say. It did quite well. As a matter of fact, I ended up holding on to it and tuning it up, and when it came to doing the high speed, like the Wind Cup, I ended up using it. I got it up to 265 miles an hour. Oh, good times, good times. Yeah, so this car is pretty competitive. It handles very well too, as do all RX-7s. Actually, pretty much all Mazdas, you know, with the rotary engine. The Mazda Miatas handle very well also. They're just quite underpowered for the most part. They're nice for what they are, though. Now, this car may very well be one of the best Class Bs. One thing about the Class B, about being in the middle, so to speak, that's probably going to be your easiest ones to win on difficulty, simply because you're not going to have any really, really slow cars in Class B or really, really fast cars. Because, you know, B is kind of in the middle, so it's either going to fall into C if it's too slow, or it's going to go up into A if it's too fast, like the Celica GT4. But yeah, that's kind of a thing there. But still can be challenging. We're gonna move over here so they don't draft us, because we want a good, easy, solid victory here. Well, maybe not too easy, but it's challenging enough, trust me. Oh gosh. It's almost a little too challenging. That 70 Supra was wanting to pass me. Or Mazo, MA70 Supra, I don't know where. The other 70 Supra is actually Class A. So the one I'm racing must be the one with 236 horsepower. Which is more than what this has, but I took that hairpin quite nicely, I would say. Yeah, this would have been a really good car to start with, actually. Probably as good as the Nissan Silvia. Like I said at the beginning of this project, it'd be really cool if somebody wanted to do a race of this game. You know, a race of simulation mode, see who could complete it all the fastest. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I would be willing to edit it all. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think it'd be fun to do. So yeah, 70 Supra, it wanted me, man, I tell you. Of course, Silvia K's. That was the first car I bought there, the 88 Silvia K's, which is pretty good. It actually tunes up higher than the Mazda RX-7. The Mazda RX-7 here, the Savannah RX-7 only gets up to like 410 horsepower, 405, somewhere around there. And the Silvia gets 479. So yeah, a little bit more. The MA70 Supra there, it actually gets up to like 550 horsepower, somewhere around there, which is pretty good. No Eclipse, you're not as good as you're advertised. It does have good stability though, and pretty good handling, and pretty good acceleration too, especially for a front-wheel drive car. But not as good as the little meter indicates. It's not as good as the Toyota Sora. Alrighty, I like the Eclipse. My uncle actually had one for a little while, but it was a newer model, like a 2001, 2002. Alrighty, so now Class C, and then we'll unlock our new track. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is inarguably the best Class C car in arcade mode. And one of the best in simulation mode, although I think the Primera, the Nissan Primera, and the Toyota Celica SS2, and the Toyota 200 GT probably are all better than the Civic here. But I tell you what, for what this is, it is pretty darn good. It really is. It's definitely better than all the other Class C cars that only tune up to 300 horsepower. And it could definitely hang with the Toyota Celica SS2 and the other cars I mentioned. It just handles so amazingly. Despite what the little meter said, this handles a lot better than that Mitsubishi Eclipse. To me, the Eclipse is just too stiff and understeers. This thing right here, well, you saw how good I did with it in arcade in simulation mode. Ended up beating me some Vipers with it. Of course, I kind of sucked there, but easily won the GT Cup with it. And I've actually won the Totem Car Championship before with it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's quite a challenge, but it's possible. Because it does handle so well. And it also has that stability, you know, so you're less likely to screw up. Yeah, the FTO GR is also a pretty good Class C car. The one that's right behind me right now. The GPX with 197 horsepower, it actually falls into Class B. The GR though only has like 160, which is the same as what like the Celica SS2 had. Oh, you're gaining on me, man. Didn't really need manual shift for this. This car does well enough with automatic. Matter of fact, I probably would have done better because I just kind of really screwed up there. So much for me bragging on this car, right? Ah, well, it holds its own good enough. And look at that, despite my screw-ups, only 4 seconds behind the record. And that's from Class A to Class B. It's not bad at all. The AE86 actually came third, that's funny. Sylvia. Alrighty. Well, we should have unlocked our next track, I think. Which I believe is Special Stage Route 5. It's a shame Special Stage Route 11 isn't in this game, because I would sure love it. Yeah, I guess they thought it was just a little too hard. Let's see. Alrighty, it's time to show this baby off right here. And I really have underrepresented Chevrolet in this project. I kind of feel bad, but there really aren't very many Chevrolets to choose from. I really like this light blue here. It's nice baby blue. So we unlock Special Stage Route 5. Let's do this. And this is definitely the best Class A car. Despite them saying the handling is only one little tick on the gauge there, it handles a lot better than that indicates. To me, this handles better than like the Nissan Fairlady Z or some of the other cars that they say have better handling. How cool when you even get to see this in the night. I think it looks better. Yeah, this car is in Gran Turismo 2, which I'm proud to say. Oh, I can't wait to do that one, y'all. 2 and 4 are the ones I really look forward to doing. Although I look forward to 3 as well. We'll go ahead and leave it in this view since you honestly hadn't got to see this car enough. This thing is pretty nimble though, despite the handling that they say it is. One thing for sure though is at low RPMs it really doesn't accelerate all that impressively. Oh gosh, I can't drive in this mode. Just can't hardly do it. Look at it though, they just can't hardly keep up. Despite me kind of sucking. Oh, I'm racing an NSX. More revenge. Y'all, I'm going to have to name this video the video of revenge. I should. But so far through the project, I've just been naming it after what I've been doing. I'll even let you draft me in this X. Let's make this slightly more interesting. Oh, I need to move over so you can. Are you getting a little too far behind? Oh, I'm so sad. Golly, I could have reached 150 there if I didn't screw up. Sky. Oh, y'all just suck. Yeah, this is definitely the best car in arcade mode. Best Class A car. Until you win the Subaru Impreza. Until you win Subaru. The Honda NSX Type S probably is almost as good as this. Maybe about equal. Maybe. Almost. Hard to say. And this has really good speed, and to me the handling is just fine. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. So I actually took that at full throttle. Granted, I ended up kind of nipping it there, but not too badly. Had to really be careful on that chicane, especially with this powerful front engine rear-wheel drive car. But we should have it. And they really were no opposition. They're kind of even spread out. Wait till I use that Impreza though. We'll probably use it for Grand Valley Speedway. Probably use it for that. Oh, my Celica was last. No. Celica. Come on now, what's wrong? How dare you get last? Yeah, I really like the Corvette 67. It's definitely one that I'll be picking in Gran Turismo 2. Probably do a little bit more with it in that game. When I do Gran Turismo 2, it probably will be a lot more casual, and I won't be doing like I did in this LP and trying to show off as many cars as possible. For one thing, there are a lot of manufacturer races anyway, so I'll be showing off different, a lot of the different brands anyway, regardless. So I'm probably just going to play it more casually, and just whatever car I start out with is probably one that I'll tune up and use pretty much throughout the whole project. Because like in this project, I bought the Sylvia first thing, and then I honestly really didn't use it much afterwards. I could have even done the GT World Cup with it. Now what's a Class B car that I haven't used? I know I've used the Soar. Have I used all Nissans? I'm pretty sure I used the 180 S6. Have I used the Prelude? I don't think I've used the Prelude yet, so let's use this. Yeah, let's use automatic. I usually use manual for front wheel drive car, but this is a pretty short race anyway. I might regret this. I probably should have chosen manual. Manual's usually pretty good for me. But here we go. I really like the Honda Prelude too. It might possibly be my favorite front wheel drive car in this game. Right up there with the Celica SS2. But, I already said Celica GT4 was my favorite car, but I just like Celicas, can't help it. But Prelude, I don't know, I really like the body styling, and also, I mean, it really has a cute body styling, and I mean, what can I say except that it's a very good handling car. Very good handling, and can easily do the, with a little skill, you can easily do the Tune Car Championship with this tune to the max. It only tuned up to like 360 horsepower, but that's a very competitive and good handling 360 horsepower. And the newer Prelude is also pretty good. Of course, I'm not as powerful. This only has like 190 horsepower. Well, it has almost as much as the Skyline does. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to hit you. I don't know what you did there. That wasn't my fault. Don't blame it on me. Yeah, I knew I should have chosen manual. This thing's definitely not accelerating as good as it would be. Not getting as much out of our gears is what we could be getting. Hey there, RX-7, come on now. Almost got up to 140 with this thing. One thing that's weird about the arcade mode that I hadn't really mentioned is that notice how the lap times are awfully short compared to what we would get going the same speeds in simulation mode. They actually kind of boost it I guess you could call it. Kind of like they boost. They make the track a little bit. The track is exactly the same, but they make it a little bit shorter. And the handling of your cars is a lot better than, you know, the speed you go around the corners is the same as what you get with the normal car in a simulation mode, but the handling is just so much better. Oh god, I don't like how this is going. This might actually, I know, okay, thank God he didn't pass, because he sure was trying. Okay, we do not want him to draft at all. He's faster anyway, though. Oh gosh, y'all, he's gonna pass me, ain't he? Oh man, my second freaking loss. Darn it, y'all. Yeah, I know I should have chosen manual shift. MR2G Limited. Now that is one Class B car that actually pretty much fits in the Class C in my opinion. Because it's very underpowered for this class. We're going to do this though. I really wish you could change your transmission in here, but you have to go all the way back out. So yeah, you just get to see this over again. Hopefully not 20 million times like Deep Forest Class A was. Stupid NSX. Yeah, definitely need a manual shift. That Skyline is really fast too for this class. The RX-7 also is faster. The FTO, I really don't think it's much faster now. If it beats me, I really don't have an excuse, except that I suck. Okay. Yeah, you see how he just pulls away from me? Okay, well, we already got a lead here. Oh, the FTO's gonna try to take the lead. Look at him miss up there. That's funny. Okay, stay over here so he doesn't draft me. He's still gonna pass me anyway, though. Well, I did cross the first lap as first, though. Car, I bragged on you about how good you handled. Now don't disappoint me. Oh man, y'all, the acceleration's way too poor with automatic. It's just not up to par. It does really good at high RPMs. Golly, let's just completely suck and let it pass. Yeah, let's do that. Ugh. This is not going pretty, y'all. Okay, I have to really do well at this chicane, which I did not enter it very well at all. Oh, interesting. The RX-7 and the FTO passed, which actually might be in my favor because they're not quite as fast as the Skyline. I think we got this, y'all. Look at the Skyline. Oh my goodness. How much horsepower? I thought it had like 210 horsepower or something. It may have more than that. Good Lord. We won though. Poor FTO didn't stand a chance though, did it? And the MR2 was just back there minding its own business. Ah, we did it. We did it. So now Class C, and then we'll be done with this little part here. These are actually taking longer than I expected. Taking around 30 minutes or longer. But the next one probably even longer than that. Alrighty, Class C. What's one I haven't used yet? I think I've used them all, hadn't I? I don't remember. You know what? Let's make this challenging. Let's use the slowest one we can use. Oh, gosh. I'm probably really asking for here. Come on, Mazda Miata. This thing does handle very well, though. So it'll make up for it there. Trying to think. Yeah, I think I've used all the Class C cars. They don't have as many Class C as they have of other classes. In this. Alright, Miata. Oh, we don't have a Demio either. So, golly, pretty much all of them are going to be on our butt. Well, this does accelerate as good as the Sylvia Q's. That's promising. Hit that wall, Del So. Hit that wall. Oh, gosh. I kind of hit the brakes a little late, and then I ended up accidentally hitting the poor little Corolla thing there. Huh, Civic, hit that wall. Oh, golly, Mirage is my strongest opposition. I'm not worried at all. This is better than the Mirage. I really am pretty confident. Now the Civic's taking over. I'm a little more worried about it. And it's more esteemed in my eyes than that Mitsubishi Mirage is. That could have gone better. I lost a little speed there that I didn't need to lose. It's bad, but this accelerates almost as good as that Prelude does. The Prelude actually does a lot better with manual. Oh golly. The only thing is I'm worried about is after that last chicane. 133 and this thing's pretty fast. After that chicane, they're going to eat me up on the straightaway. I had a really good driving line there, but I had to screw it up. Yeah, that Civic has a good extra 50 horsepower than what this has. Now that was very nicely done. And just like that, they're automatically on my tail. And I did not do that bad on the hairpin. Ridiculous, man. Oh, gosh. Oh, this isn't going to work. I'm not going to be able to win this. Unless I draft him and somehow manage to be able to pass. No, don't push it. Whose side are you on, Mirage? Well, I did say that you sucked. That's going to be real hard to win with this car. Gosh. And the stupid Mirage ended up winning. The crappiest car in this race won. Gosh. Well, probably in normal, you know, without being tuned, the Mirage is definitely better than this. But tuned up, the Mazda Unos Roadster is definitely better. Mainly on the cornering perspective. I did so well too. I mean, I actually had a little gap, and then that hairpin, and then they're right on my butt again. Well, let's go ahead and screw it. Ugh. I mean, y'all saw that. They just ate me up. Like, they must have done as perfect as possible with the cars that they had. I could screw you up here. Yeah, if you run them into the wall on the hairpin, they'll actually stop for a few seconds, which is kind of funny. Jesus. Yeah, with the super long straight, this was not the car to choose. The Mirage went down. It won't be getting first this time, will it? Probably my only hope is to have the Civic be passing me before the straight, and then be able to draft it. I don't know, heck, because there's no way that I get a big enough lead to where even as good as I'm doing, I mean, I'm doing really well. Even if I do like perfect, I will not be able to get enough lead. Now look how far back they are. Bye-bye to that, though. Automatically, it's on my butt again. Oh. That's actually pretty good, but that freaking mosquito's biting me. How come every time when I'm recording this happens? Golly, freaking... You know what? I could have it boost me. Yeah, just give me a boost. It's kind of a cheap thing to do, but... How else am I going to win? Oh, golly, that's way too many sixes. Hi, mosquito. Ugh. Mirage got fourth. How sad. We did it. Alright, and that is our last race for this championship. What am I saying? On this particular video. So let's see what we unlocked. We only have one more part of arcade mode. Then in the very last part we'll have the replay theater and the credits to do. So, oh, we unlocked Dodge now. Oh, yes. And of course, you know, I do have to show off the Viper. Or I could show off the concept car since I really never used it. So many things I could show off, but only 2 more races to do, and really. And of course, there's the last manufacturer that we hadn't unlocked yet. Mosquitoes, annoying. But y'all, we're going to stop right here. I want to thank y'all very much for watching. This is Sky Hurricane 9 signing out. Hope you have a super awesome day. And as always, stay awesome. Goodbye.